Okay. Okay.
Hello,
So it's 9
Captain.
p.m.
Can you please make me a co-host?
Yes, Dhanush. Dhanush, make cost. Yeah, it's done. Okay. So hello guys. Hello to all.
Captain, you make Dhanushri co-host. Harshita, I'm your facilitator. My
Yeah, but
captain discussion.
when you talked, okay, okay. Actually, when someone talks, right? So there is a highlight on that name. So I thought you had logged in from that. That's why. Harshita. I've withdrawn the co-host permission from Dhanushri. Harshita, I'm not able to search your name here.
Captain, my captain discussion. Just your, like,
Okay, okay.
we have a
Okay, you have
same
logged in
ID.
from the discussion account. Got it. Okay. Okay. So we will wait for everybody to join, and then we can start with the introduction of the course of the cohort. Let me bring my tablet and pen till then. So come on, guys. Waiting for everybody to join, and then we can start. Till then, everybody who has joined, please write what's your aspiration with this course. Why do you want to join this course? What do you want to be the outcome of this course? Why have you joined this course? Like what do you want to achieve? What is your dream with that course? So that we can measure the outcome with the goals. Okay, I'm bringing my tablet. Till then, come on, join. Okay. Acha. So first of all, everybody tell me, everybody is able to see me properly and everybody is able to hear me uh, nicely. Am I audible? Am I audible to the last benchers also? I'm joking. We are on Zoom, but yes. Okay. Yes, Chalo. The first rule of this batch is that this is getting recorded, so we will not speak until there is some necessity. What we can do is we have the chat and we will all coordinate or communicate through the chat. And obviously, like if you want to ask a doubt or if you want to speak something, 100% I can give you audio, and that's non-negotiable. You can do it. So okay, so there is one more request. There is one more request. If anybody wants to open their videos, they can open your videos. I will not force you to open your videos because I have worked I have worked remotely for 2 years now, and I know that sometimes it's not possible because of certain factors. But yeah, if you want to open your videos, please feel free. And there's no force. It's my captain, it's not a college. Okay. Okay. So why do a course? What is the why do a course with my captain? What do we offer better? Okay. So Swati says, want to do projects and learn. Priyanka says, want to do projects. So good news, we have projects for you. Ananya says to learn new languages that will help in the future. Explore more about coding. Priyal Bansod says, okay, good, 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 good. But why is there so less participation? Come on, guys. Why is there so less participation? Just tell me in the chat, what do you want from the course? See, if you go to a supermarket, you take a list with you, right? Okay, I want a Surf Excel, I want a Dettol. Kush is saying knowledge. Yeah, but I can give you knowledge about this mobile also, its configurations. I can tell you, okay, this is a clock, this is a calculator, this is a music player. Yeah, knowledge of C++. That's correct to know about coding. Okay, I want to know my audience here a bit better, and then I will introduce myself too. Uh, I want to know more about you. First of all, can you all please tell me that at what stage of life are you? Like, are you a student at a school? Are you a student at a college? Are you a working professional? We we at My Captain get all kinds of yeah. At what stage of life are you? Come on. Okay, I can see Kush's first year BTech CSC. Very good, Kush. You are the perfect spot. College. I would like to know the year also. Priyanka, Dhanushri, Swati. So now Dhanushri is the unofficial co-host, because I made her the co-host by mistake. Yeah, we will always remember that. Ananya, final year BTech. Ananya, you are at a very critical position, doing diploma in computer science engineering. Goransh, Priyanka is in third year. ETC, what is ETC? Etc. Or were you trying to say electronics? Okay, Ananya, first year. Okay, first year, it's not final year. Yeah, remember FY means final year. Like we used to say FIP, final year project. Okay, Priyal. Okay, that's good. Come on, guys, keep it coming. I'm going to start this cohort. Today will not be a coding day. Today will be a basic introduction day. Today we will be breaking the ice and communicating. Why are we here? Why do we want to study here? Everything like that. Like, why come to My Captain? You have YouTube, right? What is not on YouTube? So why come to My Captain? And why are we different? How are we different? What value do we provide? Kush is saying live classes, one-to-one interaction. That's correct, Kush. That's correct. What YouTube videos or Udemy will not provide you is live classes. What they will not provide you is uh, a letter of appreciation, recommendation, tasks, doubt resolutions, and YouTube has 100 distractions. Like, uh, so anybody who is from the Java background here, there is a fantastic YouTube channel called Java Brains, and I am a fan of that person. That person's name is Kaushik Kotugal. He is a software engineer at LinkedIn, and I'm a big fan of him. Whenever I get time, I go and watch his videos, his tutorials. I got to learn a lot from him. I watched his whole Java 8 Lambda and streams videos. But the point is, I will go there and then start watching some Zakir Khan video. I will start watching something just unrelated. I will start watching cute cat videos. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So first of all, how do you learn coding? How do you learn coding? Why do we learn coding? Today we will talk about some fundamental questions. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but Yashanshi. Is it Yashanshi? Is it pronounced similarly? Yes. Okay. Sorry. That's great. So when she starts watching Code with Harry, ends up with blogs. Yeah, same. I will just watch the face of Tanmay Bhatt, and I am just there's something inside me. I will just click there, and then I am watching pitai videos and all that. Okay, we all have that problem. I'm 3 years into the industry. I still have that problem. Okay, practice and practical. Yeah. Okay. Let me. How can I? Where is my face? Oh, let me share my screen. Let's first share the whiteboard with you guys. Okay, so first to address the most important question. Who am I? And I will, who am I? Okay. Okay. What does come to your mind when you hear of the word Aadhar? Come on, anyone? Yeah, I know. I am going to buy the domain of Aadhar.card. That will be a introduction joke. So my name is Aadhar. I am captain of this month for you. I will be taking care of you. I will be teaching you C++, taking the live C++ classes, resolving your doubts. Just give me a second, please. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So my name is Aadhar. I will be the captain of this course for this month, and I'm a software engineer. I have worked with the companies like TCS, Informatica, My Captain, Geeks for Geeks, Coding Blocks. In the past, I've worked with all these companies. So anybody heard about Geeks for Geeks? Yes. Yeah, I have TA'd there. I have been a TA there. I have been a TA and an instructor at Coding Blocks when I was in college at my college time. Anybody visited Pitampura, Coding Blocks, Kohat Enclave Metro Station? Yeah, beautiful place. There is one more institution called Coding Ninjas, started by Ankush Bhaiya. And then finally, I got the best home here at My Captain as a mentor. So about me, I love software. I love code. I love to write poetry. I love Seneca. I love chocolates. I love this all. I love to read books. Okay, so that's much about me. I see that the target audience is basically of college. So can you give me just a brief in the chat, like, are you in college? If you are in college, just type Y and just press enter. I will get to know of the, yeah. Okay, very good. What is typing one? Like, where is Y? Y is in the middle of the keyboard and one is here. What were you typing? Okay, I can see most of you are in college. So whatever you have paid for this workshop and whatever you are going to work in your life, I will tell you one thing which is very fundamental today. It's the best advice. If you just go after this, still your money will be worth it. College is the time to start and to prepare. People say coding is easy. The people who say coding is easy, they find it easy because they have practiced it a lot. It is not easy. What is coding? Coding is basically telling robots deployed in your computer machine, deployed in your AC, in your refrigerator, in your fridge, on the Sensex, Nifty boards, the Zomato application. What is it? It's all software, right? What's in a CPU? What is running a CPU? What is the operating system you are watching this? You are watching this on. Either you are watching it on a phone, or you are watching it on a laptop, or you're watching on a TV. Everything is code. Believe me, everything is code. Coding is very easy for the people who start early, the people who stick to one thing, who do not wander much. In the sense, you have to find out who you are and then stick to the thing and just go ahead. If you do Python at once, and if you do today will be all these starting pep talks. Today will not be the coding day, I'm telling you, first of all. But today will be the most important class, because today I will be I'm muted now. Okay. Okay, what happened? Okay, everybody able to hear me? Yes, correctly, yes or no? Yeah. So the importance of today's classes, I cannot express the importance of today's class. Why? Because I will tell you some fundamental truths that are essential. All of you are little saplings or little seeds right now. You can grow into beautiful trees, earn lakhs of rupees from corporates, from organizations, from product startups like Cred, Zomato, Zerodha, Swiggy, all of that, Paytm. There is one right way to do it, and there are many wrong ways to do it. There are a lot of distractions today in this world, like Netflix, like different types of websites, like YouTube, lot of distractions. So what do you think distracts you guys? Come on, let's have it interactive. I promise it will be worth your time. It might be looking from my hairstyle. Don't take me lightly because of my hairstyle. I cut my hair, but yeah. Instagram, I have uninstalled Instagram. Actually, in 2020, what happened, I watched a lot of influencers on Instagram, and I got motivated that I will build a brand, and I will be an influencer, and I will do this, and I used to make reels, make short videos. I used to do a lot of things. I had a very good Instagram username also. Yeah, but what happened, I don't know. In 2021, my Instagram handle got deleted, some problem with that, and after that I did not go there. But believe me, my life is much peaceful without it. Yeah. Okay, YouTube is your biggest distraction, Siddhi Singh. Okay. Yeah. So Siddhi, I will tell you one fundamental thing which has helped me in my life. There is a thing called Pomodoro technique. And believe me, we are all like one. Like, I also have a very bad, attention span. So what I do is, there's a Forest app, and I have installed that app. It's like a Pomodoro only. So I work on something for continuous 25 minutes, and then 5 minutes I will walk. I will listen to music. I will do 4 Pomodoros, and after 4 Pomodoros, I will take a big break, like a 14-15 minutes break. Yeah. So that has really helped me. And like, if you do 10 Pomodoros of 25 minutes, that will be 250 minutes, which, if my calculation is correct, is around 4 hours. Yeah, correct. So 4 hours of study with 10 pomodoros, or even 6 are good, even 4 are good, but you have to start. It's a beautiful app, Forest. Okay, so Insta Reels. For me, it's not Insta Reels because my handle got deactivated, and then I just lost my whole interest because I put some months and I put all those stories. I decorated my Instagram account a lot. Now it's gone, so I just don't want to invest any more time into Instagram. So that's good. I don't touch Instagram. I don't go there. Insta Reels. My pet peeve is YouTube Shorts. Those are my pet peeves. Who have watched YouTube Shorts, guys? They are very addictive. So today, why I'm discussing all these things, like there is no connection between, you might say that there is no connection between coding, C++ and Instagram Reels, but believe me, there is. This is the most important time of your life. You might think it's a time to enjoy and it's a time to while away, play Militia whole night and then Counter Strike and then go to CCD. And yes, it's for that too. But believe me, if you don't shape your career or thinking right now, my teacher also used to tell me, I did not listen. Then I learned it the hard way, struggled in a company with a bond. So you will listen about things. I will tell you about, if you are interested about what is a bond in a company, it's not James Bond, it's a bond. So if you are somebody who does not know how to code in the initial starting of a career and you want to be in an IT company, so you will not be able to clear any good product based company like Amazon or like Adobe, because these want data structures either in Java, either in Python, either in C++. Any language is fine if you can solve data structure question in that. But if you have not practiced it at least for 1 year, 6 months, you cannot clear it. Like there is nothing impossible, but like at least a person of my IQ will not be able to clear it if I have not prepared it, if I'm not prepared with all the data structures, stacks, queues, heaps, linked list, arrays, trees, dynamic programming, recursion, right? Game theory. And if you cannot clear it, then you will go into a service-based IT company, which is in my definition, or I will call it, it's not a pleasant experience, to be honest. Companies like these IT service companies provide employment to lakhs and lakhs of Indians and Asians and even in America and other places. But the salary is like 3 LPA, 3.5 LPA, which is very less. The salary is less. The work is not good. You will not get development work. You will be shoved into support work, which is creating presentations, creating Excel sheets, uh, dealing with their tools. So they will have their tools and you will be the person who will be running that tool. You will be given the training to run that tool, right? But it will just kill your career because you will not have any good coding experience. You will not have any development experience. You will not have worked on any application. And then it's a kind of a very bad situation to be in, because ultimately you will realize that you are being misused, like you are being underpaid. Your friends at Amazon will keep getting paid 1.25 lakhs per month and you will be getting paid 20,000 per month, and you will soon realize it. You will regret your life decisions in college, and then you will look back and regret your whole life. Or you can course correct it, like many people have done. I am also trying to do, but to be very honest, I have still not reached to the level of Amazon, which if I started in college I could have reached. My salary is still not 1.25 lakhs per month, which is the starting salary from day one from an Amazon, for an Amazon SD1. And let alone about salary, the work you get in Amazon or any good product based company like Cred, Zomato, Swiggy, Razorpay, the people you work with. And then there is bond, and I'm going on a tangent. Let me see the, so guys, are you enjoying this? Are you liking the kind of talk I'm giving, or do you want me to talk about anything else? Are you liking the truths that I'm telling you? So Yashanshi, Charush, I hope I am saying your name correct, please. Pardon me. Priyanka, Rohit, Yashas. So guys, I can teach you C++. I can teach you Java. I work on Java. I can teach you anything. You can learn even without me, to be very honest. You can learn if you want to learn, if anybody wants to do anything right in this world, the internet has provided a platform that they can do anything. You can do anything. Nobody can stop you. Your nation cannot stop you. Nation in the sense like your nationality. So earlier there was like a racism, like white people are above black people and brown people, all that stuff. I got to experience that, but I can say that in this world today in 2022, either even though we are seeing wars, but I can tell you, even if there is a war, or even if there is a World War III, it will be much better because there is internet and there will be instant communication across the world. And if anything goes wrong, and wrong in the sense like it cannot breach a level. If it breaches a level and the communication spreads, things will get under control. So I was telling you about my experience. My experience was so unfortunately I I was not aware about things. I am now at a decent place, I will say, not at the level of Amazon, but what I will tell you is, if you don't prepare right and you think that you will always get a job, and you can always get a job, there is nothing wrong in working in a service based company. Why work in a product based company? I don't want to work, I don't want that much money. That's okay, that's okay. But the thing is, there is a thing called rat trap. There's a thing called rat trap. So how many of you remember the chapter from class, was it 12th class? 12th class, rat trap. Do you remember it? Yeah. And nobody has told me to tell you all this. I should not be telling you this, all this. I'm not sure if I should tell you all this, because this is the sad reality of life. But if you want to hear it, so here it is. See, what happens. I'm using the Zoom's whiteboard. So you get your 11th and 12th to prove yourself. Prove yourself into means like if you work hard and you get into a good college, you are fine. But if you are not into a good college, you will not get placement opportunities. I myself did not get any placement opportunities from my college. I was in a private college. I don't want to name that college. I still love that college, but it did not give me any placement opportunities. There was no company that came in for the development of software roles. There were business development roles which came in. But I, being a BTech computer science engineer, I should get at least I should get the job of my field, right? Okay, you get the time to prove here, but if you are not able to prove here, you get your time to prove here in these 4 years. So there is the first year, first and second semester, second year, third and fourth semester, third year, which is the fifth and sixth semester, and fourth year. Let me accept somebody else come. Fourth year, which is the seventh and eighth semester. If you do not prepare here, so see, the people who are here, if you start preparing here, and if you study data structures, then you study how to create applications, either in C++, either in Java, either in Python, either in JavaScript, whatever be your liking. And there are multiple domains. I will talk about them in a minute. Today's session is the most, see, I will not write a piece of code in today's class, but today I tell you is the most important lesson, because anyone who wants to learn C++ from, actually, if you want to learn now, you can learn even from Geeks for Geeks, you can learn, even from Java Teapot. I'm telling about the website. I've learned most of my computer science knowledge from websites like Tutorial Point. Geeks for Geeks is very good. And books, like I had digital electronic books. What was that? Core Man, that very good data success book. Okay, So I will talk about the domains. Let me write it so that I don't forget it. My writing is looking very bad here. Okay, you get this time to prove here. And how many of you, please tell me. And the moment you start getting bored, tell me, because this is a new domain for me. This is a new territory for me. I have not, this is the first batch that I thought that I will present something more important even than the course. I will present some fundamental starting points, how to learn, why to learn, what are the domains in computer science, how are the jobs in computer science, why to start studying in college, what happens if you don't study in college, what is the difference between an IT service based company and a product based company. I wanted to talk about all of this, and just tell me if you are not enjoying it. I will stop at that moment and we will go to another topic then. Okay, so till then, everybody fine? We are 30 minutes into the 30 minutes into the session. Yeah. Okay. So we have got these 4 years. If you don't study in these 4 years, what happens is, after you pass out, you will see that all of your friends are getting jobs, either in service based, either in product based. Service based companies are like TCS, where I started my journey, Wipro, Infosys, and these are good. They provide employment. These are the jewels of India. I'm not saying anything against them. HCL, Tech Mahindra. Have you heard about these companies? Yes or no in the chat? Come on, and please be interactive with me, guys. I will only know that you enjoy it, that you understand it. Yeah. And then there are product-based companies. Product-based companies are like Cred by Kunal Shah, Red Hat. I'm talking about product-based companies, MNCs, big companies, and product-based startups together. So Cred will be a startup, product-based startup. Zomato will be a product-based startup. Red Hat will be a product-based company. Amazon will be a product-based company. And then Adobe, Microsoft, all those Mang companies, Microsoft or Meta, Apple, Netflix, Google. These are, how to say, I can't say, this is like high class companies. High class in the sense like they pay very high. Okay. The payment in these all companies are 3.5 or 6. I don't know if they have increased. The starting salary is 3.5 and it will increase by 10%, by 20%. I don't know, 20%. I am not sure. 20% is never an increment. I have not seen it in my life, but 10%, 12% every year it will increase like that. So if you start with 3.5, you can go with, if it increases by 10%, then you can calculate, maybe if it will reach 4. So it will be like, you will be getting around 20,000 per month. You will say that it's not 20 Aadhar, it will be 25, 26, but there is PEF, there is PPF, sorry, that is voluntary. So there is PF, which is Employee Provident Fund, that will get cut from this. There is some taxable money that will cut. You will give the income tax. I'm not sure if this falls under the bracket or not. No, you will not give income tax, because even government says that this is very less salary to pay any income tax on it. Okay. And any guesses what are the salaries in product based companies? Dunzo, correct? Dunzo is a product based company. What are the starting salaries in a product based company? And I'm not very sure, guys, because if I was in college and if somebody was trying to lecture me on this, if I am not sure if I will enjoy it or not, but after 4 years, I would have personally visited him, even if he would be in any part of the world, and just thanked him, and maybe just what to say, man. This is the precious. This knowledge has come out of suffering, I will say. It's the starting salary is 22 lakhs for a good product based company. It's like My friend started in Amazon last year and he was getting 1.25 lakhs per month. And at the same time, I was getting, this is about 2018 or 19, I was getting 20,000 per month. Okay, are you seeing the difference? Are you seeing the difference, guys? Yes or no? Kush is saying my cousin brother has 25 LPA, but he gets only 18 after that. Yeah, but if you even divide 18 by 12, then you also see right that it is more than 1 lakhs per month. Forget about money. I'm not luring you to money. You're very small right now. You're very young right now. It's not about money. Everything is not about money, right? Yeah, it's like that. It's around 7 times, 6 times. About the work that you will get. So I will just write here. I have to talk about bond. I have to talk about notice period. And I have to talk about growth. Okay, these 3 things are essential. Okay, about the work that you get in a service-based company and the work you get in a product-based company. In a service-based company, you are hired for a client, like it's a client. So HCL may be working with a bank in Israel. I was working for a bank in Israel in TCS. I will not name it, but we were basically supporting their application. So we had a Java application. We were not writing any code, but we were fixing any defects that were coming to us. Maybe they were using Bugzilla, they were using Jira tool. Yeah. So we were using all that and we were fixing bugs. We were not writing any code. We were preparing their reports, which are in Excel. So we were using a lot of Excel. We were working on their tools. So this is a tool that is internally developed in that company and it has no use case outside of this company. Like you cannot write it in your CV that I know this tool, because outside nobody knows about the tool. So everybody has heard about Figma. Has anybody heard about Figma or Photoshop or even React.js, C++? Yes. So these are the skills. These are skills. Like you can say that I know Figma. So you can write it in your resume. I will talk about resume also. That's a good point if I get time. So you can write Figma if you're a designer in your resume, or even if you are a front-end guy. Unreal Engine, very good to make games. Yeah, so these are skills. But this tool, it's used in that company. It's made by that company. It has, nobody knows about this tool outside. So do you think that if you write that tool inside your resume, does it add any value? Does it add any value? Like if this is a tool called X tool and I write Figma. Figma is used in thousands of companies outside. But if I write X tool and I'm leaving the company in which X tool is there, this tool was made by that company only. Now, will it provide any use to me? If I become a master of it, if I work on it for 2 years, if I become a master of it, I know it, I go there, I finish my 2 hours work in 1 hour, I am become a master of it. But if I leave that company, or if I get fired, or if I do a switch, if I get a better package, if I want a better package, and if I want to leave that company and go to another company, can I tell them, or is it any use to the other company that I know X tool? Come on, I need answers. I need logical answers, and I want discussion. That's the only thing that will keep me motivated to talk to you guys. Yeah, but experience counts. But have you heard about a thing called interview? Do you think that any company will let you in if you can't clear their interview just because you suppose you were in company A, you were there for 4 years, you worked on their tools, now you want to move to another company, which you want to move out to another company, you want better work like software work, like you want coding work, and you have only worked on tools, will you get it? Absolutely right. So that's the catch. That's the catch 22 situation that you face. Are you understanding what I'm saying? But in a product-based company, what happens is you work on programming language. You actually code. So if you work in an Amazon as a SD1, or you work in a Paytm as a software engineer, or if you work in NatWest as a software engineer, or if you work in Red Hat as a software engineer, you actually code. You work on technologies like Java. Have you heard about a framework called Spring Boot? I work on Spring Boot. Has anybody heard about Spring Boot? Nope. Array. Okay. So have you heard about Android? Android you must have heard, yeah. Don't say that you have not heard about Android. Yes. So see, Android is written in Java. It's a framework of Java. Similarly, Spring Boot is also a framework of Java. It's used to create web application servers. Like it's used to create the backend for your web applications. Android is used to create mobile applications. Like as the word says, it's used to create mobile Android applications. You can run it on your Android OS, right? Anybody can tell me who owns Android? Google. Very good, Arun. Okay. Achha, who owns Java? No, it has been purchased by Sun. It has been 10 years, guy. So it now belongs to Oracle. Acha, one more question. Yeah, Oracle. Correct, Mangesh. So who owns Oracle database? Who owns Oracle database, guys? Come on, is it so boring? See, this is the first time I'm like all the batches that I've taught, I have not shared all these things because I think that college is a time to enjoy, but it's very important to learn, guys. If you don't learn now, then it will not be very good for your career. You will get stuck with this job you will do it. It's like a punishment to do this job for 2 years. And then after that, you have to prepare along with that. This job, preparing along with the job is the most horrible thing. Like you work from Monday to Friday, and then when your work completes, you again work. And that's a punishment, right? Because you did not study that in college. Now the interview for Amazon will still ask for data structures. You had an opportunity to study data structures in your college, but did you study it? No, you did not study it. So after your office will get over on Monday to Friday, you will study it. And if you are very determined, on your Saturday and Sunday also you will have to study it, because it's not easy. It's a very difficult thing. It learning data structures gets you a package of 22 lakhs, which is like 1 lakh per month. It's a big thing, and that thing will not be easy. Remember, correct. Larry Ellison, who is the founder of Oracle. So Oracle database, man, Yashanshi, oh sorry, not man, Yashanshi. If I just get into the last 3 months of my college, now the things I have seen, the desperation I have seen, the punishment I had to go through because of not studying in college, you wasted in your second sem. No problem, you still have your 6 semesters and you can do it, Yashanshi. Anybody can do it, but it's just a realization. But the thing is, realization comes when you go to these, when after passing out now, the realization comes, actual realization comes when you don't have a placement, you don't have a good college, no company is hiring you, and you are even failing the stupid aptitude rounds. So these companies, product-based companies, don't have any aptitude rounds. They have coding rounds. But these companies have stupid aptitude rounds. They have essay rounds. I went to a company called Capgemini interview. I failed at that interview in 2018, while I passed interview of TCS. But in Capgemini, I had to write essays. Why do you need to write essay for a software engineering position? And I know that that position will be a support position only. They will give me work of Excel, they will give me work of making presentations, but what will that add to my experience, right? What will I have to show? Priyanka, believe me, I will say that's the best gift you can give it to yourself. You will be thankful to yourself. You will not be in regret. You will be able to go to any place and live there. Like if you work hard, Priyanka, what will happen? And if you don't work hard, Priyanka, what will happen? Let me tell you. If you don't work hard, there are very less companies in North India. I don't know where you live, but in North India there are very less companies. You will, if you are living in North India, you will probably have to shift to Bangalore. You will go to Bangalore. You have to pay 15 months rent advance. Like you have to pay 15 months worth of rent at one time. That's the rule there. So it's a very costly place to live in. You live in Goa. Are somebody someday invite me, Priyanka. If you get some success in life, someday invite me. I will also come to Goa. Yeah. Okay. Are mazak kar raha hu. I'm just joking. Yeah. So if you don't study now, then yeah, I know it's very beautiful. Yeah. So if you don't study now, what will happen? You will be at the whim and fancy of your company. You will have to work from Bangalore. You will have to do the shift they give you. So I got a night shift also. That had a very bad effect on my health. I got a condition called GERD. It's a horrible health condition to have. I have recovered a lot, but not fully from it. And believe me, this I have worked in both types of job. I'm not earning 20 LP, 22 LPA, but I'm not earning 3.5 also. I'm earning something in middle, but I will tell you, this job sucks. I should not say it in front of students, but this job will suck all the energy out of your life. It will suck all the happiness out of your life, because it will say that it's a 9-hour job, like from 9 to 6 or from 12 to 9, whatever, but they will make you work more than 9 hours. Always it will be like, because it's a client dependent thing. So if you work for any service based company, it's a client dependent thing. Like they will have their clients in Europe, clients in Australia, and that client will have deadlines. And if a client have deadlines, do you think that any of these companies will have the courage or the balls to just say no to their client? No, they will not. They will not. So what will happen is, the juniors in the company will have to work 12 to 14 hours daily. And believe me, any person you know, any friend, relative, anybody who knows you right now, have you heard about the term called Great Resignation? Have you heard about the term called Great Resignation? You can't, if you're 16 now, I will say only one thing: start anything. Like start either building websites through web development, that's the route from JavaScript, C++, Java, or go into mobile application. You have a lot of time, you can try things, you can taste different things, and then understand what you like. Do you like data science? Okay, no, that's a lot of maths, I don't like it. Okay, do you like Java development? It's good, but it's a lot of coding, and it's a back-end task, it's not a front-end task. So let me try something else. Okay, you try creating websites, and you try creating the front end of the websites through React, HTML, CSS, and you say I love it. Or if you don't love it, you move to another thing, which is Android. I'm telling you all about the domains in computer science. So you go to Android, and then what do? You try app development through Flutter, through Kotlin, through Java, and you say I love it. Or if you don't love it, then you do next thing. You try blockchain development. Right now you are 16, man. You can do it. You have to taste things. You have to know, because when it's the time to choose that what you will do consistently for your life. Okay, so tell me one thing, Yugansh and everybody. The person who is out of job here, he does not have a job here. 6 months after his college, he has sit at home. That's my condition. I sat at home for 6 months. I gave interviews of Infosys. I failed. Stupid aptitude rounds. Nothing to do with the work. I gave the interview of Wipro. I failed. I gave the interview of Capgemini. I failed. I gave the interview of Mindtree. I passed that interview. I gave the interview of TCS. I passed that interview. Do you think if I have cleared this interview after sitting at home for 6 months, I will have any say in what I do? Can I say to them, no, guys, I don't like the support work you are going. No, no, no. I will do website development only. If your client has website development work, bring, else send the salary automatically. Or can you say it? Everybody, please. See, I know that you might be getting bored today, but I need participation, guys. If I don't need participation, I think there's something wrong I am doing. I'm boring you guys and I should stop. I feel like that. So you have to tell me. Okay. Everybody, or only Yogansh and Harshita are interested? Come on. What happened to other guys? अच्छा, चलो continue करते हैं. Priyanka is saying, okay. So that's the important thing. Here, the work you will get is on Java, on JavaScript. You can choose. You can there are a lot of good things happening here. You have a say here. You get so much salary. You become the top 0.1% of India in these companies, and leave salary. You will have something to put on your resume. Like when you build your resume. So let me show my resume. Can I show it? Let me show my LinkedIn. That's my resume. Okay. And guys, you have to tell me if you are getting bored, if you are getting anything, just you have to tell me. I'm a very simple person. My screen sharing is paused. Let me. Okay. Everybody able to see my screen? Yes or no? Come on in the chat. Come on. Siddhi is saying I haven't acquired a lot of skills yet. I'm the start of second semester. Just want to know making LinkedIn and GitHub profile is really that important. See, Siddhi, like you have for social connecting, you have Facebook, Meta. For connecting with your influencers, you have LinkedIn, TikTok. TikTok does not work now in India, but you have your Instagram. And I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying about you. I'm saying about everybody, even including me. For dating preferences, we have different kind of apps. For shadi preferences, we have shadi.com, jeevansathi.com, everything. Like I'm in that age category, so just pardon me for that. But what I want to say is, for your professional, like whenever you will get in touch with the HR, which is human resource who hires people. So what do you say? You don't say that, okay, I am on shadi.com, this is my shadi.com link. No, you don't say that this is my Tinder link. You don't say that this is my Meta link. You don't say that this is my Instagram. That's very unprofessional. So to keep things professional, you have a LinkedIn account where you put which companies you have worked, what certificates you have. So you will put, okay, I have worked at these companies. I have worked at these. I don't know why it's not loading properly. Yeah, now it's loading. So you have to put your experience here. Okay, I've worked for 1 year here. I've worked for 1 year here. I've worked for 6 months here. I've done my internship in triple IT, whatever you have to put, you have to put here. So this is your LinkedIn. This is very important because this is something that you will send to your HR. So I hope that this is out of the window. Then there is something called GitHub. Okay, what is GitHub? So to practice things, you will create projects, right? Who all want to create projects in this course? Come on. There are projects in this course. Who all want to create projects in this course? Go mad in the chat. Come on. Let's see. Yes. So whatever projects you will be creating, if they remain in your computer, in your C drive users, will the recruiter will ever be able to see your projects? Yes or no? If those projects, your code remains in your computer, will your recruiter ever be able to see your projects? No, right? So that's why to see other people's project, to host our projects, our coding projects, our code, we create GitHub profile. Sorry, we create our GitHub profile. We put our resume things here, and we write about our skills here, and then we put our projects here. So these are my projects. These are the projects I have worked on. These are the projects that I am working on. These are the projects. These are some of the projects which I have forked from, F-O-R-K-E-D, forked from some other person so that I can work on it and then push it back to their repository. So it's a very interesting tool. It's a very interesting technology, and it's used in all the startups. So it's a must skill to have. We at My Captain have it in the recorded videos. You can watch it, and I will also provide resources for it if you require. So did you understand the use of LinkedIn and GitHub, Siddhi? Is everybody clear why it's important? So LinkedIn is a professional connection network. Like, it's a social media only, not like Facebook, not like Instagram. It's a professional network. You show that this is the companies that I've worked in. This is my resume. This is my certificates. These are the courses that I've done. And GitHub is basically your code. It's a must for a developer. If you're a developer, it's a must. If you want to have a coding job, it's a must. If you want to work in good companies, it's a must thing to have. Okay. And even what people do is they have their code hosted here, like code is here, but even all these projects, they will have live links, like they will have it hosted on a website. They will buy a domain name, or they will get free domains from Heroku. They will deploy it on free services like Heroku, and then it will be live, and they will paste that link in their resume. So if the recruiter is lazy and does not have the time to go through this and come to here and see all this, she or he can just click on that link and the website will go, or the application in App Store will show, and it will be a proof of work. That's a very important thing. Okay, so let's fatafat clear on the things. Stop sharing and let's share one thing. Yeah, I have to share my whiteboard, right? Yeah, so I will wind up the session by telling you about three more hurtful things that you should know. See, world has absolutely become very easy, right? Technology has made our lives easy. You want a pizza, click. You want a boyfriend, click. You want a PC, Amazon, click. You want career, click. You want to apply for a job, LinkedIn, click. You want to do shadi, marriage, jeevansathi.com, click. Shadi.com, click. Everything is click, right? But there are still some truths which are not that good in life. So one is which I crowd, or one is which I met in Noida during one of my internships at college. It was in a startup called Diction Technologies. Let's not go into the name or details. But so what happens in the sandwich leave is, if you are an unskilled person and you don't go with a skill, so you don't have any power to negotiate with any person in the world. Remember that. A person who has power over you, who decides what you will work on, will always make you work on the thing if you like or you not like. And that is because of you're doing only, because you did not work hard on yourself. You did not go to a good school, you did not go to a good college. Okay, that's okay. But did you work hard in your college, whatever college you are in? Did you work hard to get into some open source programs? Did you create some applications? Do you have the skill of coding? Can you create an application end to end? Do you have a GitHub website where I can see the proof of work? No. Then come to toxic work cultures. let's not name anyone, but okay. Welcome to toxic work culture 101. What is the first rule of toxic work culture? Sandwich leaves. Search about it. Sandwich leaves. Sandwich leaves is the type of leave. Like if you take a leave on Friday and Saturday and Sunday is a designated leave, like it's a leave of the organization, then three days leaves will be cut from your leave balances. Like when you go into company, you get a leave balance. In a year, you will get 32, 12, 15, depends upon company to company, continent to continent. In America, they have different leaves. Like I will tell you a brutal truth. In Europe, they have only, and I'm winding up this session in just 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. In America and in UK, in Europe, I work in a UK team right now. So in UK, they have only 7 working hours. But in India, they have 9 working hours. Is it racism? Yes. Can we do something about it? Perhaps no. Why do people move to? Why do you think everybody wants to move to outside India? There must be something, right? Why do you want to leave your family and go? Because of such things, which you realize only when you get into the work hard, guys. That's your advantage. If you work hard today, you will not have to face this toxic things. I want to save you of all this pain. I have faced it. Million of Indians face it. But sandwich leaves. If you take a leave and next day is also leave and the next day is also leave balances will cut, not get cut for only one day. If you take a leave on Friday and suppose Saturday and Sunday is a leave, or if on Tuesday there is Basant Panchami and that's the holiday, and if you take leave on Monday, 2 days leave will be cut from your leave balances. If you come after 15 minutes late to office, and that's in some toxic work cultures, some amount of a salary will get cut. So remember, this is not good. Not good. All these companies don't have it. I worked in a startup and that was not a good startup. That's why I had to face it. But I'm just telling you for your experience. Okay. Bond. What do you think is a bond? When you go into these companies, have you heard that I have a 2-year bond for 1.5 lakh rupees? All these companies have a bond. I had a bond for 1 year for 1.5 lakhs. This means that if in any case, if you have any problem with the company and if you want to leave it within 1.5 years of your appointment, and the time period depends upon company to company, the amount money of your bond depends on company. So if you leave that company within that time period or before the completion of that time period, you will have to pay them 1.5 lakhs or 2 lakhs or whatever is it. Bond can be for 3 years also. It will be mentioned on your notice period. It will be informed to you. But the thing is, at that point of time, after being unemployed and listening a lot from your parents and the society, you won't be in a position to decline that offer. Whatever they put in the offer letter, you will just have to say, accept it. Yes. Okay. So that's called a bond. 2 more minutes. I'm going to end the class. Notice period. What is notice period? So suppose you realize that you can get a better job at some other place and you apply to that place. Suppose you are working in Infosys and any random place, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, any place. And now you want to work in Capgemini. You apply with your resume, you send the HR or the recruiter your resume with your experience. You have 1 year experience, you have 2 year experience, you have 3 year experience. And then you clear that interview. What they will ask you, what is your notice period? Means when you leave that when you resign from your organization, when you tell your manager and you drop an email that I want to leave the company, please just get out of my life. So after that, you have to serve a time period in the company, and that's called notice period. In India, most of the companies have the notice period as 3 months. Why do you think it's 3 months? Because like it is not scientific proof. There is no scientific proof, but in my experience, I've seen no company will accept you if you have a 3 months notice period, because in 3 months, everything changes. Even the client may go. So if you apply from Infosys to Capgemini and you say that And even if you clear all the interviews, there will be, it will not be like, okay, you are 2 years experience. Oh my God, 2 years. 2 years you were in a job. Come. It will not be like that. They will have 3 interviews. One will be the technical round, one will be the coding round, one will be the HR interview, and maybe more interviews depending upon company to company. And then they will ask you, after you clear all the interviews, they will give you, okay, we will pay you this much more salary. What is your notice period? And you will say 3 months. They will say, door is there, okay, bye. Because 3 months is not a good notice period. And this is, I feel, a tactic for these companies to retain their talent so that nobody can leave. Right. Does company pays you for notice period? Yes, they pay you for notice period. Correct. But most of the time when you will be leaving the company, the relationships get sour and you might get a lot of work. You might not get the treatment. Depends upon company to company. Some days, in some companies, culture is so good that even after you tell them that get out of my life, I want to resign, they will not treat you as an enemy. They will still behave well with you. But most of the companies, it's human nature, right? If your girlfriend or your boyfriend says to you, just get out of my life, or we don't want to be in that relationship, so what will you say? Like, will you be able to stay with them for another 3 months because that's a notice period? It's hard, right? Okay, so that's notice period. Growth in these companies, now there are different rules of the corporate world. Like, they don't want you to leave within 1 year, because 1 year is very less, right? Who lives within 1 year? You are unstable, right? Work and suffer for 2 years at least. So these companies, according to me, I'm not blaming anyone, but these companies, in my experience, are cages. And these companies can also become cages. But if you work hard, you have belief on your skill, then you are not a slave to anyone. A person who does not have any skill, does not work hard, is a slave. I said, and it's only my belief. So it's like there is no growth here. And when you tell to these companies, they will say that, which did you work in the first question, I applied in Oracle. They asked me one question: did you work in a product based company or a service based company? I said service based company. They said, okay, we will get back to you. Yeah. So that's about growth. And the last thing is resume. So there is software called, so do you think that, yes, we are winding up in 1 minute. So one thing is about resume. Okay, so what is resume? Resume is basically a collection of your experiences, whatever you have till now. Professional experience, study, academic experience. So you prepare a resume and you send it to the HR. Do you think the HR, or whenever you apply to a company page, has anybody seen that there is a apply resume portal or apply resume career page? If you go to any website, there will be a careers page. You can apply a resume here. There, do you think there is a human sitting there to read your resume? If you apply at 2 a.m. in the night, next day a human will read that resume for you? Is that so? Will a company hire a human just because Yugansh or Aadhar is with their resume? Come on, this is the last question. We are ending. I know it's already 10:09, but today is very fundamental class. More mental, then less funda, but still you will have to deal with it. Deal with me for 1 month and then you are free. No notice period here. Okay. So they have a software called ATS. ATS software scans the resume for the keywords which are associated with the job role, and ATS software only recognizes some format. If you just create a resume in Word document and then convert it to PDF and then send it, you are very happy. Yes, I applied. But the ATS resume even does not, if it will not be able to parse it. Parse means it will, if it will not be able to read that and convert it into keywords, your effort is a waste, total waste. So there are softwares which you can, there are websites where you can make ATS friendly resumes. So that's the last point for today that I had. We are going to wind up this class in the next 1 minute. Anybody has any question? Anybody has any feedback for me? I talk a lot. or am I we should not share all these things, or what is the feedback? Like the session? Thank you so much. Okay. So guys, these are brutal truths. Please work hard. You can see, if you work hard now, you can live in any place you want. You can work even remotely. You don't need to go to office. But if you are in a company like this, they will say, come, office is reopening in April. Come in April. Come. Do you have any say? No. Are you a human or you a slave? Right? So chalo. Bye guys. Bye for tonight. Okay. Yes, and please make sure to share your feedbacks in the group. We would love at My Captain to hear feedbacks. We want to be a very transparent organization, right? Chalo, good night. Bye guys. Bye. We will meet on Monday, 9 p.m. and then we will start with C++. We will start with Hello World, and anybody who has not coded it till now, don't worry, we will start from the basics and we will do it. And anyone can do it. You are all humans. Everyone can do it. It's just time period. Like I will do it in 6 months. You can do it in 2 months, but still I will be able to do it. If even I'm not good IQ, I think I don't have that skill or I don't have that much, we can do it. Yeah. So I got a very good query. Totally different from this field, but I want to know, I don't know about this, about CPP. How can I start me? Any specific suggestion? You don't need, the best thing about My Captain is we start from scratch. We don't assume that you know anything. We will start it from basics, from scratch. You come with an empty mind, empty slate. Just you bring yourself, you bring your laptop and bring your will, and we will do the rest. And don't worry, it's easy. It's very easy for people who want to actually do it. It's not at all easy for people who don't want to do it. Now you have to decide and think, do you actually want to live this life, a life of a slave, or you do want to actually live this life? And they also provide stonks, right? Amazon provides 12 lakhs of worth of stocks. Okay, bye. So much information for today. Chalo, bye. We will meet on Monday, 9 p.m. Stay tuned.